The Spirit of Terrorism by Jean Baudrillard. We have had many global events, from Diane's death to the World Cup. They've been violent and real events, from wars to genocides. But not one global symbolic event that is an event not only with global repercussions, but one that questions the very process of globalization. All through the stagnant 90s, there has been la grève des events, I can't do French. Well, the strike is off. We are even facing, with the World Trade Center in New York hits, the absolute event, the mother of events, the pure event, which is the essence of all the events that never happened. Not only are all history and power plays disrupted, but so are the conditions of analysis. One must take one's time. For as long as events were at a standstill, one had to anticipate and overcome them. But when they speed up, one must slow down, without getting lost under a mass of discourses in the shadow of war. And while keeping undiminished the unforgettable flash of images, all the speeches and commentaries betray a gigantic reaction to the event itself and to the fascination that it exerts. Moral condemnation and the sacred union against terrorism are equal to the prodigious jubilation engendered by witnessing this global superpower being destroyed, better by seeing it more or less self-destroying, even suiciding spectacularly, though it is this superpower that has, through its unbearable power, engendered all that violence brewing around the world. And therefore this terrorist imagination, which unknowingly inhabits us all, that we have dreamed of this event, that everybody without exception has dreamed of it, because everybody must dream of the destruction of any power hegemonic to that degree. That is unacceptable for Western moral conscience, but it is still a fact, and one which is justly measured by the pathetic violence of all those discourses which attempt to create history, rather erase. It is almost what they did, who did it, but we who wanted it. If one day not take this into account, the event lost all symbolic dimension to become a pure accident, an act purely arbitrary, the murderous fantasy of fanatics who would need only be suppressed.